Yeah, let me talk to y'all, right? I just came back from my night run. And let me talk to y'all about this what I call the lonely man road, right? And I'm gonna be asking, what do I mean by that? And then I'm gonna get straight into it. Right? I don't know how long this video is, but it is what it is, right? And the lonely man road, right? This is a chapter I feel like every man must go through in their journey to becoming somebody they want to be, that person they want to become, just becoming a better person. It's that self-improvement journey. It's that mentality journey that you really just have to switch over into your old habits, right? That you come into your new habits, right? And you're just doing the thing. You just start doing the things that everybody won't do. Everybody thinks you're insane, right? The things everybody think you're insane about, right? It's just things that they won't do that you're gonna keep doing. It's just building everything. Just keep building discipline. Keep building habits. Keep building a routine. Keep building a system that you just keep compacting small wins, right? And detaching from the outside world. And you have to do this alone. It's that chapter where you do everything alone. Is that 6 month to a year journey where you just do everything alone, right? I'm not saying you cut your friends. I'm not saying you cut nobody off, right? But you mostly spend your time alone, just becoming that better person, just elevating to that 2.0 self, right? And most people won't never understand why you're doing this, why you're going through the things you're doing, right? But it's you just simply detaching from the outside world and just becoming that person that you knew you were gonna become. Right? But this chapter, right, is very lonely. It's not depressing. It's not more so depressing, right? But it's just very lonely. It's just the most lonely chapter of your life right now. And that's the chapter I'm currently in, right? It's just that lonely chapter where your old habits, it doesn't work. It's cool. Your old habits don't work no more, right? But you're still building into that new life. You're still going into that new life, right? That 2.0 version, but you're at the 1.5 version. That 1.5 is that medium version. You still haven't reached that 2.0, but you're at that medium version of that 1.5, right? Because you had your regular self, right? Say, for example, right? You're out of high school. And you've been doing the same things out of high school. And you're 19 now, or you're 20, right? But now you're trying to change before you reach 22. You're trying to change before you reach 21, right? It's that middle journey that nobody talks about, that nobody sees, the stuff you do behind the scenes that nobody sees. It's that stuff that nobody sees, that fight that nobody sees, but everybody's gonna see the outcome, right? The outcome of this journey, mind you, the outcome of the journey is the best feeling in the world, but inside the journey, just going to it, right? That lonely chapter that I'm talking about. A lot of people, if you're going through that right now, you know what I'm talking about. If you're going through this chapter right now, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not going through this chapter, right? If you're trying to head into this chapter, right? I'm telling you, it's when you start taking the 1 a.m. runs. You're just reading books. You're just building habits. You're just doing everything that you say you're gonna do. And this chapter is the most self-honesty chapter of all time. Like, you have to, everything you say you're gonna do, right? You have to do it. Why do you have to do it? Because, bro, that's what builds that character. That's what builds that discipline. You're just building everything you say you're gonna do, right? And nobody understands why you're doing it, but it's not for nobody to understand, because it's for everybody to see the outcome. Because when everybody see the outcome, they're gonna be like, how did you do this? What was you doing? People are gonna think it was overnight. Nothing comes overnight. It's the stuff that people don't see that makes them wonder, wow, this guy is somebody. This guy has done something. But it's that part where you just don't quit. I promise you, in this lonely chapter, right, it teaches you have to teach yourself, just never quit. Never quit. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Bro, you have to keep building small wins, right? Small wins in this lonely chapter. Just keep doing everything you're gonna do. I promise you, bro, it's so lonely. It is very lonely. That's why I call it the lonely chapter road, or the lonely man road, right? And I feel like every man must go through this chapter. I think every man must go through this chapter. I don't really know what it is for a woman, because I got dick and balls, right? So I don't know what it is for a woman, but I feel like if a woman want to go through it too, the lonely woman road, you do that too, bro. It is what it is. But it's this chapter that I keep repeating it, but it's like, it's seriously where you just, if you have a business, you have a clothing brand, you do trading, you do everything, right? Whatever it is you want to do, but you have to build your mentality. It's the mentality stage. So nothing outside in the outside world affects you. You cannot, in this chapter, right, you cannot bring your old habits. If you bring your old habits, now you're just being by yourself, depressed for nothing. You have to change, because, bro, nobody is watching you. This is just you as the man in the mirror. You as the man in the mirror. You look at that man in the mirror, and you beat everything. You beat him up. You beat the shit out of him, right? You beat that man in the mirror till you look back in that mirror one day and you're fucking proud of the man in the mirror. And when you become proud of that man in the mirror, that's when you reach the 2.0 version. But also, right, you also can be proud of the journey. The journey is also a beautiful part. I love the journey. I'm not gonna lie, you have to fall in love with this chapter, bro. You have to fall in love with this chapter. Even though it is lonely, even though it is depressing, you have to fall in love with this chapter. Yes, you have to fall in love with this chapter. Because, bro, if you're not in love with the journey, the outcome is gonna be it's gonna be hard as hell to reach the outcome. It's gonna be hard as hell to reach the outcome, bro. You're not gonna fit in with your old habits. Do not look at your old habits. When you're doing this chapter, right? You can't look like this. Look, say this the line, right? Say this the line, like this the line, right? Okay, and then the left side, this side is your past, and this side is your future, right? You cannot keep looking like this. You can't live like this, right? You can't keep looking at the past and keep looking at the future. You have to keep looking like this. You have to keep looking this way. Everything back here does not matter no more. Just keep. As soon as look, today, right? Today's March 1st, right? March 1st. It's like 3 a.m., I believe, right? Today's March 1st, right? As soon as March 1st is over, forget about March 1st. March 2nd. As soon as March 2nd is over, forget about March 2nd. March 3rd. Bro, it's constant forward motion. You have to keep constantly going forward. Do not look back. Old habits do not bring back old habits. Look, do not go like this. If you go like this, right? If you keep going like this, bro, you're gonna get stuck right here. You're stuck in that middle. Bro, do not get stuck in that middle. Do not get stuck in that median, bro. Look, don't look back. Look forward. Just keep looking forward. We're gonna keep looking like this. 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 We're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep moving forward. It is this chapter where you have to keep moving forward. Keep doing everything and do not quit. And people have to know you're delusional. It is very important that people think you're delusional, but you know you're not delusional. You know what you're accomplishing, right? The fact that you know what you're accomplishing is all that matters. What anybody else thinks does not matter. If anybody tells you, what are you doing? Anybody asks you what you're doing, all that extra shit, fuck them. Fuck what anybody thinks about you, bro. This is you and yourself and that man in the mirror to make that man in the mirror proud. Once you make that man in the mirror proud and you reach their 2.0, what the fuck are they going to tell you? They're going to think it was overnight success. Fuck no. That shit took you like 6 months. That shit took like 4 months. That shit took like a year. But you all did it you did it by yourself, and now you're proud of that man. And now everybody wants to come around you. You know why? Because you beat the lonely man road. Beat him. Beat yourself. When?